right, let's get this second party started here, folks. Everybody, welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. We're about a minute and a half away from the final game of the day here at the Blick Reactivity Center. Welcome, everybody, to the Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome to the Blick Reactivity Center. And the final game of the day between the visitors from Wahpeton. The Huskies are taking on the home team, the Breckenridge Cowboys. I'm Joe Schreiner. I am joined here by head coach of the Lady Huskies. Came up here in a dead run, and buddy, you made it up here in time to get things going, and you even got things going for Channel 125, something I couldn't do.
Yeah, so. we got her figured out here, I think.
Are good.
So
yep.
we'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully we'll keep going.
So welcome everybody to our YouTube channel. We're joined on the camera there by Chad Affield as well. And we are going to bring the final game of the day to you. Again, the previous scores, if you're just joining us here, freshman boys from Wahpeton defeated the Cowboys 63-54. The JV girls from Wahpeton defeated the Cowgirls 51-26. The JV boys, the Huskies, defeated the Cowboys 65-39. And if you just missed it, folks, you did miss a doozy. The Lady Huskies defeated the Cowgirls 66-60 in overtime. Again, an overtime game. They went into overtime tied at 58, and what a finish we had there. Again, the Lady Huskies were down 39-30 at halftime, and as Chad Affield pointed out, it was a tale of two halves. And the Lady Huskies outscoring the Cowgirls 28-19 in half number 2, and then outscoring the Cowgirls 8-2 in the final overtime period. So we're about ready now for our introductions here. Again, welcome everybody to the Three Rivers Decorating pregame show and the Hornstein Family Chiropractic pregame show, fully dedicated to providing chiropractic solutions to address all your unique needs, and Three Rivers Decorating for all your home and office decorating needs. Now we're time for our Thrivent starting lineups. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. First for the starters for Wahpeton is going to be Blake Schaefer, a 6'1 senior. Caden Hockert gets the start, 5'11 junior. Caden Kappas, a 6'1 junior for the Huskies. Jacob DeVries gets a start, wears number 20, 6'2 senior. And the fifth starter for the Huskies today is going to be 6'5 junior. That is Jackson Cluton. Head coach Jeff Ralph, and assisted by Joe Caveney, Casey Materi, Carter Hare, Andrew Lundsetter, and Noah Brendan. There's your starting lineups for the Wahpeton Huskies. And now for the home team on the scoreboard for the Breckenridge Cowboys, it's going to be number 4, Jack Johnson. He's a 5'8 senior. Number 5 is going to be Dylan Bernatus, the shooter from the outside, 6'2 junior. Also getting the start for the Cowboys, Colin Roberts, a 6' senior. Number 50, Dallin Ernst, filling up the middle at 6'6". He's a junior as well. And Alex Sanchez, 6'2 junior. Head coach for the Cowboys is Stephen Lipp in his second year. Assistant coaches Jordan Christensen, Connor Yagi, and Kyle Roshottle. So there's your starting lineups and coaches, brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. And we're about ready to go with the tip here, buddies.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch my breath, Joe.
Yeah, and I had to hit the cough button there because I had something coming up there. So, but I'm looking forward to this one too, guys. Again, we had a doozy of a game here in the girls varsity game. Overtime. Coach Watson, still a little bit of a sweat on your brow there, bud.
Yeah, that I don't know. That game almost took it out of me.
Yeah, it was a good game, folks. If you don't get a chance, go back and watch the YouTube channel that we have there. You can go back and watch the Cowgirls and the Lady Huskies. Again, a great game here. All right, we're going here, underway, and the shot missed by the Huskies. Got to get Lady Huskies out of my brain here and focus on the Huskies and Cowboys. And Ernst down low. He wants to go up a little bit too strong. DeVries on the board. Caden Hockert looked at the three, pulled it back down. Schaefer to the left, now back over to the near side to Kappas on the wing. Kappas pulls it out, calls the offense.
Breck in a zone here.
Again, no shot clock here. Hockert looks at a three.
1-3-1.
A little bit short, hit the bottom of the net. Did not go through. And there's a pass intended for Johnson, but he's going to be on the floor fighting for that one. And they've got a whistle and a jump ball called. Jack Johnson and Jackson Cluton down on the floor. Jack Johnson going to inbound for the Cowboys underneath his own bucket. Bounce pass, and it's errant. He looked for Dallin Ernst to go one direction. And tipping that one away is Jack Johnson out of the hands of Jacob DeVries. It'll be Husky ball.
Tried to force that one in there, thread the needle in there. It was open and just looked at him a little too long and wasn't able to put it in the right spot. So Breck in a 1-3-1 here.
Over the other side. Coach Stephen Lipp told me they're still looking to put the pieces together here, Joe, but he said we think we're coming together. So
it showed a 1-3-1, now shift back into a 2-3.
Schaefer for three. Again, another errant shot here. Both three-point shots by the Huskies. Didn't even hit the rim.
Breck doing a good job of contesting there. That's not a wide open look. Even in the zone there, able to get a hand up and make that shot pretty difficult.
Minute and a half in, Coach. Does it surprise you no score yet? Just kind of.
I mean, they're just trying to feel each other out. I mean, rivalry games like this, players are tight. They're excited to play and they want to play their best. And sometimes that tightness leads to a slow start.
Renatus behind the back dribble, guarded by Hawkert to the near side. Roberts to the free throw line, spins, goes into the paint, high off the glass, and I believe that Blake Schaefer will be whistled for the foul.
Yeah, got him on the head there, I think.
The opening tip brought to you by Superior Builders, building a great foundation for the game. Superior Builders, our opening tip presenter. Roberts at the free throw line, rattles out.
That's one thing that the Huskies will want to do. They want to stay out of foul trouble so they can keep their key players on the floor. You don't want to give Breck, give them opportunities to score with the clock stopped.
And one hit the back iron and falls through here eventually. Got some substitutions coming in as Colin Roberts breaks the scoring drought here and puts 1 point up on the board, almost 2 minutes gone. Manock checks in. Jaden King checks in for the Huskies.
Breck going to bring some full court pressure here, a little 2-2-1.
DeVries and Cluton go out. Up ahead to Hawkert. He does his best tightrope walk there to stay in bounds.
Just a little token pressure there, not really out there trying to take it away.
Hawkert wants the three. That time no good, and underneath on the rebound was Sanchez.
Wap's going to need to get some touches inside, get the inside-out pass going to get a better look at that three.
Roberts tries lobbing it into Ernst, and a little bit too strong. Hawkert comes away with it. Schaefer loses control, but it goes right into the hands of King, but Schaefer's going to get whistled for the charge.
Yeah, that's a good defense there. Able to step in there and take that charge.
So Schaefer, a quick 2 fouls on Blake Schaefer here with less than 3 minutes gone here in the first half. Roberts now on the left elbow. He's going to penetrate, step back. Over to Sanchez along the baseline. A little jumper from 6, no good. Manock up high for the board. Jack steals it away. Johnson over to Ernst. Not quite good enough.
Little guys in there trying to tie you up. Yeah, 2 of them there. On the rebound, knocked away from Manock. And then Wahpeton able to tie up Ernst there, bringing the ball down low. Got to keep that thing above your head.
Ernst goes to the bench here. Dallin Ernst at 6'6", takes up a lot of space. Someone in for him is Gavin Peterson. Kappas for 3. Caden Kappas for 3 from deep.
Yeah, Wap had 3 from that spot and able to knock that one down. Caden, a nice little open jumper there.
First lead here for the Huskies. Lead 3-1 here. Just under 15 to play. Raleigh Lipp was going to be here with us to do some color commentary. Raleigh feeling under the weather today, so he said he was going to stay home. So thank you for coming up, B-Dub. Roberts trying to get some space in there. Does, and puts it in for 2. Him and Schaefer tripping each other up. The referee shakes his head, boys. Don't do that.
Got tied up there. Colin Roberts, a physical player down low. Again, Breckenridge showing 1-3-1 to start with, and then they shift back into a 2-3.
Schaefer finds Manock looking low to Caden Hawkert. Puts it up. Off the glass, but no good. He was fouled in the process. I think it was on Sanchez. I think it was, and it will be his first.
And that's an open spot. That's the old Bobby Knight adage. You play behind the zone.
Bobby Knight.
They get the ball in the high post there, and then you got Hawkert cutting from behind the zone. A nice little high-low pass there.
Hawkert gets his first one. Hockert, a 79% free throw shooter on the year. Looking to make his second. Huskies lead by 1. Hockert's second free throw is good as well. So it's a 5-3 lead. 14-14 remain. Carly and Karen Kappas watching. Faithful viewers of Three Borders Sports Network. Probably cheering for both sides. She probably just wants to see a good game today. Sanchez down low. Blocked from behind by King. Manock clears it out to Hockert. Hockert penetrates, pulls it back. Now he takes the three from college level, bangs it home. Caden Hockert with 5 points on that three-point shot. Caden just creating his own space. Sanchez now on the wing.
You know Hockert can shoot it. Had a hot shooting night against Valley City in the second half. 5 3-pointers there.
Bernadas kicks it over to Sanchez. Guarded by Jaden King. Tough assignment for the young sophomore.
Yeah, King's going to have his hands full with Sanchez, that's for sure.
Timian knocks that one away, but it still stays into the hands of Jack Johnson. Peterson, back to Peterson. Again, no shot clock here, so no hurry on offense by the Cowboys. Spin move by Peterson off the back iron, rolls off the back iron. King on the board.
Good rebound there by King. Up the floor in transition, Wahpeton.
Manock tries to put the left-handed scoop up, no good.
Yeah, he had a chance to turn the corner there and didn't go all the way and just tried to lay it in with the left hand off balance.
Under 13 to play here, 5-point lead for the Huskies. Peterson down to Johnson, wide open reverse layup, up and in for 2 for Jack.
Yeah, Wahpeton's got to do a better on the weak side defense, letting their man cut across their face. There's a screen there at the high post, little back screen. They've got to be able to talk their way through that.
8-5 lead here for the Huskies in the first half. Hockert light up the three, got double teamed, now over to Kappas. Back to Hockert, he's got the 3 feet beyond the college arc for 3.
And that's his spot. You're going to have to get out there and get a hand up. Got to get over there when he catches the ball. You can't let that pass come back and then get there after he catches it.
Nice move by Jack Johnson to get to the bucket, but Ethan Manock pins it against the backboard on the block shot. Timian to the hole, up and in for 2 for Riley. And here come the Huskies, 13-5, 12 minutes remain.
Riley Timian going to the basket hard there.
Good to see Riley doing that. We got a timeout on the floor by Coach Lip. We'll take a timeout as well. This timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. It's a good time to stop and see Eric and the crew at Carlson Family Insurance. We'll be right back after these messages.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Thanks, everybody, for watching on Three Borders Sports Network. You're watching the Border Battle 2022 Winter Style. Carly and Karen Kappas watching. BK Johnson, thank you very much for the message. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. 11:54 remains here as we begin action after the Carlson family timeout.
Wap still in their man-to-man after the timeout.
Riley reaches in on Colin Roberts, the tight end for the Breckenridge Cowboys. There's a pass over to Jack Johnson over in front of Coach Ralph. Top of the key, three-point shot by Snyder, off the mark. On the rebound was Roberts, but he saw Manock there. Now it's thrown away, and it's going to end up in Caden Hockert's hands. 2-on-2. Kappas with a nice scoop move to the bucket for 2. Back the other way we go in a hurry. And getting wrapped up down here, but I think Riley's going to get called on the reach foul on Gavin Snyder.
You know, I think that's somewhere where Wahpeton feels like they have an advantage in transition. They get a little turnover there and able to score quickly. Getting points out of their defense.
That foul was on Riley, so that'll be his first. Some substitutions here for both teams as Cluton comes back in. Dallin Ertz back in for the Cowboys. 10-point lead for the Huskies here. 11-17 remain. There they find Roberts on the near side. Into the paint. Trying to go up against Cluton. He does. Little dipsy-doodle shot, and he puts it in for 2. Colin Roberts.
Good step through there. Able to get up and under. tough shot.
He's got 5 of the 7 points, B-Dub.
He's been active in the low post.
Bounce pass. Manock finds Cluton breaking to the bucket for 2. Jackson Cluton gets on the board.
That's a great pass there from the strong side. He finds somebody open on the backside of the zone, and Cluton able to put that easy bucket in.
Roberts, the Cowboys looking to stop the bleeding here. Need an offensive output here. Ernst up high. Over to Roberts. Over in front of Coach Ralph as Roberts brings it out. Now to Bernatus. Between the circles. To the near side. Nito. He checked into the game as well. Bernatus.
Don't need to be in a hurry.
Hockert knew that Bernatus could light it up from deep. Ernst wants one from 3, and he took it a little bit short. Student section will give him a little grief for the air ball. Dallin had an injury here to begin the season with, too. Hockert for 3 from the corner. A little bit strong. Manock on the board, and Ernst gets there in a hurry to stop him from going to the hoop.
Be curious to see how long Breckenridge stays in this zone.
Riley. We know Riley's not afraid to shoot the 3. Hockert's not afraid. A little bit strong. And the boys are running for that one. And stepping on the line over on the other side was Gavin Peterson, and it'll be Husky ball.
Good hustle over there. Just a toe on the line there. Official right there to see it.
Johnson and Snyder back in. Jaden King checks in for Riley Timian. The student section from Wahpeton was over there helping make that call, too.
They're right there in front. They got the ESPN desk and everything. They got everything going over there in that corner.
Johnson takes it away. Coming the other way now. Up ahead to Snyder. Back to Johnson for 3. Off the iron. No good. Manock tries to get up, and I think Cam Nito might have tried to get the ball away, but he got too much arm. It was on Cam.
Just got a little bit of the arm there on the rebound.
(17-7). We're under 9.5 to play. Kappas for college level 3. No good. Manock up high for the board. Tries to put it up as he falls down. And taking it away was Gavin Peterson. And on the reach foul, behind him is going to be against, I believe it was on Cluton. Yeah, it was on Jackson Cluton. He'll pick up his first. So Jack calling the offensive play from way deep. Guarded by Caden Kappas. Little token pressure to get it up across the timeline. Near side Snyder now. Guarded by Schaefer with 2 fouls. Blake's got to be careful. Cam Nito. Jansen behind the back. Now finds Peterson out high. We're under 9 to play. Guarded by Manock. Cowboys patient there. Snyder saw a lane, tried to take it. Nito to the corner. Peterson for 3. Got it! Nice open shot there. Cowboys were patient, Brian, and they took it away for 3.
Yeah, you just have the patience there, and you're going to get a really good look at it. Peterson able to knock that one down.
Kappas finds King over on the far wing. Schaefer down to the baseline. Cluton. And that one's tipped away there. Nice steal away. Taking it away was Snyder on the pass intended for Manock. Snyder just inside the 3. Got it for 2. So Snyder bringing the Cowboys back 2, along with the 3 from Peterson. 5 points here in a row.
So now they got it rolling here on offense. Settled down a little bit, able to cut into this lead, and they're gonna go a little. They'll stand in the zone like they were in man to man. They're gonna stay in the zone.
Kappas penetrates, kicks it back to Schaefer. Again, no shot clock here. It's a Minnesota game.
And really, I think that's the adjustment for Wahpeton, is to kind of settle down and take advantage of not having a shot clock and be patient on offense. We had a couple possessions in our game where we just hurried ourselves because we're just used to doing that.
Peterson wants another 3, and he got it. Gavin Peterson's got a pair of 3s, and now it's a 2-point game, B-Dub.
You can't leave him open out there. We saw him knock down a big one that sent the game to overtime, and he's got 2 wide open ones there, and he'll knock them down.
King, a jumper from 10, no good. And again, Nito on the rebound, and here we go in a hurry. Peterson from the same spot. He had the three. He's going to give it up to Cam Nito.
Nito might have got away with the travel there.
Behind the back. Now to Peterson.
Breck, just take your time. 2-point game. You cut the lead down and just need to be patient.
Nito on the wing. Now to Dallin Ernst.
Wap's got to do a better job on these screens, this little X action where you're getting back screens.
Cam Nito dives for that one, saves it, but it went right into the hands of Jaden King. Huskies going the other way. King, little jumper from 10. A little bit too strong. Jack Johnson's going to clear it out in a hurry. He's got 2 on 3, but I think he's going to think better of it and pull it out. Gavin Snyder. Opposite corner to Nito. Ernst way out high. Took a 3-shot earlier. He might not be doing it this time as we approach the 6-minute mark.
I know the Cowboys are happy to have Ernst back in the lineup.
Yeah.
Gives him some size. He gets some help on the boards.
That boy takes up a lot of space.
It's just somebody that you have to worry about, too. You have to bring a little help on the weak side now.
Behind the back dribbles. Snyder moves, spin. Got Kappas off his feet, but he missed the shot, and Manock gets up for the board.
Nice little move there. Just not
yeah, it
able
was.
to finish.
Again, Cowboys are patient on offense. Cluton down on the baseline, takes it in against Ernst. Little step back jumper, rolls around, couldn't quite get the fall, and Ernst clears it.
So the zone effective there that time for Breckenridge.
We're under 5.5 to play. Jack Johnson gets it across the timeline just in time.
Kappas out there, good defender on the ball.
That's one thing Coach Ralph has always said about Caden is he's got a good defensive mind too as well. Ernst going to clear space down low. He kicks it out to Snyder.
Good inside out. Missed one more there. Had Nito open in the corner. A quick pass.
Snyder might have got away with a double dribble there. It looked like it bounced off his chest as he was trying to penetrate, but it went out of bounds anyway, so it'll be Husky ball. 5:06 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 17-15 in a quick moving first half. 4 games played today before this one. All 4 won by the Wahpeton teams. Cowboys looking to end the streak here in this game.
Day of basketball.
You and I have been here most of the day, bud.
I've been here for a while, Joe. That's for sure.
We set up at about 11 this morning, and you've been here almost all day too.
Just curious how much snow we got. It was snowing when
Was it?
I went home to change, and it was snowing. So
DeVries on the board on the miss by Roberts. I didn't know it was snowing. Drive safe, everybody. Timian in the corner. 4.5 to go.
So Brecken man-to-man now, so they're out of the zone.
Coach Lip up, cheering on his team over on the far side. Cluton. Huskies changing the offense, down low to Timian. In the paint, kicks it out to Kappas for 3. Caden got another one. Caden's got 2 of them, Brian. He's got 8 total.
Good inside-out pass there. Caden just waiting for it, catch and shoot out of the flex offense.
Oh, Colin Roberts wide open from the corner. Got it for 3. Colin Roberts. Roberts is a hot one for the Breckenridge Cowboys, and we got a timeout on the floor. 20-18 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 3:55 remains. We'll be right back after this one.
Washing your car just got a whole lot cheaper. With All Seasons Car Wash Unlimited plans, you can wash your car whenever you want for as little as $29.99 per month. You can even wash your pet at All Seasons Car Wash. So this winter, keep your vehicle and your pet clean with help from All Seasons Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1300 4th Avenue South, next to Tractor Supply Company in Wahpeton. To enroll in an unlimited car wash plan, please visit allseasonscw.com.
All right, welcome back to the Blick Reactivity Center on the campus of the North Dakota State College of Science Wildcats. We're about ready for play here. Referee handed the ball to Jacob DeVries, I think, before everybody was even ready.
I think they were done with the timeout and telling everybody to get back on the floor. You get 2 warnings, and then you got to get yourself back on the floor.
Down low to King. Jaden tries to go up. Well defensed there by the Cowboys. Kappas for another 3. Didn't quite get that one.
I think they're going to get Timian maybe here. Or
push foul behind. That was on Riley, so that'll be his second personal. 2-point lead here for the Huskies. Cowboys looking to take the lead or tie here with this possession. As Jacob Burnt comes to the scorer's table, he'll check in the next dead ball. Roberts to the free throw line, guarded by King. Roberts gets tripped up incidentally there, and they're going to say a travel.
Yep.
How does that work, Coach? I mean, the player falls down tripping over with the defender, but no foul called.
I mean, I don't know that he tripped. He kind of fell forward there, and then he slid. Okay. And he didn't feel like, he tripped him on purpose. Just a little bit of incidental contact there with the no call.
Kappas brings it into the front court now as we approach 3:10. First half.
This first half, like you said, is moving pretty fast, Joe.
Burnt to the hole. Off the iron, no good. And a battle for the rebound, and the Cowboys come away with it. Snyder to Johnson. Up ahead they go to Sanchez, who checked back in. Between the legs, and it goes off his left leg and goes out of bounds.
Had a chance there on the baseline, just lost control of it.
So far, Sanchez is scoreless here.
Yeah, Wahpeton doing a good job on the top players for Breckenridge early here.
Kappas penetrates. He'll hand the ball off to Hawkert. Hawkert. And he'll lose it off his foot and right into the hands of Burnt. Burnt into the paint. Jumper, no good. And on the rebound was Peterson.
Good drive there, just not able to finish. A little traffic in there, too.
Yeah.
Not the easiest of shots.
Johnson taps the top of his head, and he'll get it over to Roberts. And out on the near side, Sanchez for three. He looks off the mark just a little bit. Johnson, and that's blocked by Caden Kappas. Caden chases it, and it's going to go off the hands of Caden. It'll be Cowboy ball. Oh, no, he's pointing it back the other way. I think he had his right and left mixed up there.
Nice little closeout there by Caden Kappas, able to sprint to close out there and able to get a hand on the ball as the shot went up. So a nice little recovery.
So Blake Schaefer checks in here for the Huskies. He'll come in for Jacob Burnt. Manock also checks in here for Jacob DeVries.
Breck still full court man-to-man here now.
2-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Schaefer to Manock. Over the other side to Hawkert.
Burt feels like he might have an advantage over there on the block against Roberts. Calling for the ball down there.
And there it is down to Jaden King, and a foul before the shot.
Sorry, that was King down there.
That was Jaden,
yep. Good job going block to block there and able to draw the foul.
He's on Colin Roberts, his first.
We're way up here, Joe.
We're ways up here.
A long way up here.
41 steps, right, Chad?
41.
And no bathroom up here, by the way, folks. Schaefer goes to the left. Can pick up his dribble. Good defense there by Snyder. Manock wants to take it to the bucket. Little jumper off the glass. No good. And Roberts on the rebound. So the Cowboys have had a chance to tie this numerous times here. Looking to do it again.
Yeah, with 1:15 to go, I think you want to be patient here and get a good shot. Give yourself an opportunity to tie the game up.
Oh, and Bernatus was heading to the bucket there, but he saw Manock coming over.
I'm okay with even trying to use it all, and then you go in for sure down two and maybe tied.
Sure. Ernst, top now. Up to Snyder. Oh, and he loses his footing, goes down, ball on the floor. And King gets it away and wrestles it off to Schaefer. Hawkert. 48 seconds remain. We'll see if the Huskies decide to hold it.
I was going to say, I'm sure they're going to take the last one, and then they don't. Yeah. And I don't know that Coach Ralph's going to be happy with that one.
Yep. 34 seconds remains. Still a 2-point lead. It's been stuck on this for quite a while. I should have wrote down the time. To the baseline. Johnson kicks it out. Snyder over to Roberts. 20 seconds remains.
Now you've got to take the last shot.
Yep.
You have to.
You want to go for the tie or the lead here for the Cowboys now. Coach Lipp in the crouch. Over on the other side. Way out high near the timeline. Johnson penetrates, kicks it back to Sanchez. Bernatus. Now from the corner, shot up, no good by Johnson. And we're going to end the first half 20-18 here. It stayed on that mark for a long time there, B-Dub, 20-18, and that's what we're going to go to half on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back with our halftime show brought to you by OSPTI and the Wilkin Drink and Eatery right after these messages.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Hey, I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union. We're here in Wishick, North Dakota. When did your business start?
The actual business of old fencing started in about 1998 with my father-in-law. Local neighbors just started hiring him for fence repair work, and then they just kind of evolved it into a custom fencing business.
What are a few of the other things that you have in the store?
So some of the things we've been really adding in and focusing on are mineral and feed, and then any other pharmaceuticals or things that are needed just to keep an animal healthy or happy.
Why did you choose FCCU for your business needs?
The friendliness and the welcomeness of walking in and the hello and the smiling faces behind the counter are the big reasons why. I see them when they're donating into the community, they're doing other community service projects and teaming up with other organizations, and they'll do some things in the park for the youth. That's probably what I like the most, is that they're giving back.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
When you dine at the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, you're among friends. So relax and enjoy everything from sizzling sirloins, mouth-watering seafood, vibrant salads, and crowd-pleasing desserts. The Wilkin also serves the best pizza in town. Dine in or carry out after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, gracing Minnesota Avenue since 1897.
Welcome back to the Blickery Activity Center. Welcome back, everybody, to the OSPTI Halftime Show. For all your sports-related injuries, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and, of course, in Breckenridge. OSPTI, and also brought to you by the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, your halftime show sponsors. Downtown, beautiful Breckenridge on Minnesota Avenue. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery. Good friends, good food, good beverages, good everything.
Yeah.
Over at the Wilkin Drink and Eatery. You like the white chili.
I love the white chili.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I actually like drummy baskets, too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're good, too. All right, B-Dub here. We're tied, or not quite tied. It was an 18-20. We went to the halftime break here, and we said between ourselves it's been 18-20 for a long time here. The Cowboys had numerous chances to tie that up or take the lead.
Yeah, I think really with the way the game started, I think the Cowboys are happy with where they are right now. You know, it was stuck on 18-20. They had a bunch of chances to try and tie it up or take the lead. But I think considering the way the game started, you know, with Wahpeton hitting a bunch of threes to start the game, Kappas, Hockert, you know, they kind of picked apart the zone a little bit, and Breck made the right move to get out of the zone and go man. And it's kind of stifled Wahpeton a little bit. They've been stuck on 20, and then, Breck has been more patient with the ball on offense, and then they're able to score. Earlier in the game, I think they rushed some shots, maybe took some ill-advised shots. But once they settled down, they've been able to come back nicely. And I think for them, they're going to have to continue to take their time on offense. I think they're going to have to take care of the ball for sure.
Right.
And then just play good, solid defense down here. Try not to give Wahpeton any good looks at threes. You got to contest every single one of them. Any wide open ones that got shooters that can put them down. And then you got to rebound hard. You can't give them any second chance opportunities. You got Mannock in there, you got King in there, you got Burnt in there, Cluton who can go to the board, so you got to keep those guys off the boards. But right now, I think for Breck, they're in a great position.
It was a good spot here for Breckenridge as the Cowboys trail by 2 here on the Wilkin Drink and Eatery halftime show and OSPTI halftime show. Want to give Chris Kelson another shout out here. Again, Chris, thank you very much for coming up and trying to help me get things going here in the girls game. And Chris providing hardwire for us up here, so thanks to Chris Kelson in the IT department at NDSCS. So again, Evan and Wyatt and Abby, my son and his wife, and my grandson are watching up in Dilworth, and Adam is a former Husky, so he's cheering for the purple, and Abby's a former Cowgirl, so she's cheering for the Cowboys. And Wyatt, he's just there having a good time.
Just there having a good time?
Yep. So I want to thank them for watching too.
Split
again,
the household there.
Raleigh's watching there from home. Raleigh not feeling well. All right, let's take a look at the scoring here first for the visitors on the scoreboard. The Wahpeton Huskies, 8 points for Hockert. He had a couple of threes. 8 points for Caden Kappas. He had 2 threes as well. Riley Timian has 2 points, and Jackson Cluton for 2 points, total of 20. So the Huskies round out the scoring there. 8 for Hockert, 8 for Kappas, 2 for Timian, and 2 for Cluton. As the Cowboys come back onto the floor, let's take a look at the Cowboys scoring here. Their own team on the scoreboard, they've got 18. They were led by Colin Roberts with 8 points. He had a 3-point field goal. And so he's got 9 I should have there. I should have 9, I'm sorry. 6 points for Peterson and 2 for Snyder and Johnson. So there's your scoring for the Cowboys. And we're going to take another break here. When we come back, we'll have the second half as the Cowboys are taking on the Huskies, and they trail the Huskies by 2. We'll be right back right after this.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI. For 90 years, Casey's has been the place to enjoy time with family and friends. A place to meet people and share stories. Lots of memories have been made at the corner. It's the place to meet before, during, or after the game. The game is always on at Casey's on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Casey's, proud to support area high school athletics.
Bruder's Butcher, Highway 75 North Breckenridge, believes in community, customer service, and the goodness of meat. Bruder's Butcher provides quality raised and butchered beef at an affordable price. From raising cattle born on family farms to butchering and preparing the meat for your dinner table, they are that dedicated. Stop into their store located Highway 75 North Breckenridge or check them out online, brudersbutcher.com.
Did you know there's a local bank customers actually say they love? It's true. People love Bell Bank because they don't slam you with those sneaky fees. Plus, Bell is recognized for the friendliest bank tellers and the best customer service in town. Visit Bell's convenient locations in Wahpeton and Breckenridge or check them out online at bell.bank. Bell Bank, proud to support high school athletics.
When you dine at the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, you're among friends. So relax and enjoy everything from sizzling sirloins, mouth-watering seafood, vibrant salads, and crowd-pleasing desserts. The Wilkin also serves the best pizza in town. Dine in or carry out after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, gracing Minnesota Avenue since 1897.
Welcome back to the Blickery Activity Center, Three Borders Sports Network. Hey, don't forget that Mindac is offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus, man.
I'll take that.
Yeah, every day. So Don't forget to check it out at mdf.coop. For more information there, or call Denise out at Mindek Farmers Co-op. $2,000 sign-on bonus. Thank you to Mindek. We also got a new sponsor here, Interstate Engineering. We want to thank them for jumping on board. And for all of our timeout sponsors, we want to thank Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family, any time is a good time to see Eric and the crew down at Carlson Family Insurance. All right, we're about ready to get things going here underneath. He's going to be Colin Roberts inbounding right at the timeline. Back to Jack Johnson. So let's see how things open up. First couple minutes of the second half there, Bud, right?
Yep, Wahpeton still in man-to-man. Little screen and roll action there for Breckenridge. And a double screen underneath. Had Ernst there quick, but missed him.
Ernst is battling hard with Hockert.
Say he's going to have to get out of the lane there. He made the adjustment.
Oh, he switches up with Manock. A little different body size between Ethan Manock and Caden Hockert.
A little bit.
Tipped away there nicely by Jacob DeVries, and Sanchez couldn't quite handle it, and it's off his hands last. It'll go to the Huskies. Chad Affield on the camera.
Doing a good job there,
He
Chad.
is, man. He's right on top of it, buddy. Thanks, Chad.
Still not getting paid, though, Chad.
Yep. Kappas now over to Hockert on the near wing. Call the friends and neighbors. We got a good one going here again. Red River Communications, channel 125. Hockert underneath. And it rolls off the rim, but he's fouled after the shot. I believe he collided there with Colin Roberts. And Hockert to go to the line.
Yeah, got loose there on the back screen on the flex cut. And just not able to put it in, but a lot of contact there. Got him in the head. And see if he can go to the free throw line here.
I don't know if that thing could have hung on the edge of the rim that much longer. Hockert for the free throw. Got it. I was wrong there. I said it earlier that I couldn't read my own writing, buddy. Colin Roberts had 8 points.
Either that or you're just not good at math.
Hockert gets the second one. Caden, the 79% free throw shooter on the year. Got 2 out of 2, and it's a 4-point lead for the Huskies as the Cowboys come into the front court here. Roberts almost drug his foot. Sanchez on the wing. It's picked up there by Kappas. Now over to Johnson into the paint. Johnson, little scoop layup, up and in for 2. Jack Johnson, nice penetration drive for 2.
Just a nice little move there. Not the easiest shot in the world, able to scoop it under.
And the Cowboys cut the lead to 2 again. Schaefer drives, and if that's against Blake, and it is, that'll be foul number 3 on Blake.
You've got to go in there under control and understand what's in front of you. And if you're going to leave your feet, you need to know where you got to come down, and just a good defensive effort, that good team defense by the Cowboys.
Johnson taps the top of his head again, and here we go. Far side, Sanchez. Top of the key. Ernst. Roberts, guarded by Schaefer. Lob pass, and trying to knock that away is Jacob DeVries from Sanchez, trying to deny the ball to Alex Sanchez, but he's going to get the foul.
I thought Sanchez was open there a little bit earlier, just before. Good post up down there. That's a lot of work down there to try and contain him.
Timian's going to check in, and he's going to get Blake Schaefer to the bench with 3 fouls. Lob pass comes into Bernadas. Right elbow jumper. Off the iron, no good. Manock tries to get up for the board, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be white ball, they say, and it'll be to the Huskies.
Breck has had some really good looks, just having a tough time putting them down, but hanging right in there.
Yeah, it was 20-18 for the longest time, and now each team has scored a bucket coming in after the half, and we're still fairly low-scoring game here, Brian.
Yeah, I think this is the pace that the Cowboys want. You know, I think if you're Wahpeton, you want to try and get up and down the floor a little bit.
Hockert for 3, no good. Ernst gets up for the board. He'll clear it out to Sanchez. Sanchez wants to go all the way, and tying him up on the way in was DeVries. Ball on the floor, 3 guys on the floor, and they're going to help each other up.
I think Sanchez got away with the walk there. That ball never really left his hand. Went up and then came down with it. And on the change of possession, the Huskies are going to get it.
So Hockert will inbounds for the Huskies. Again, it's 15:49 to go.
Now look at this. You got Sanchez out on Kappas, and there's that versatility that I was talking about with him.
Timian on the weak side.
He can play on the perimeter and play inside.
I think Ernst had a partial block of that one on the shot by Timian. So Sanchez brings it up. Held scoreless so far here in the game, and he wants to try and go to the bucket. Goes up, and he's fouled there, I believe, by Jacob DeVries, so Sanchez will get his first chance to score here. So DeVries picks up his second personal.
He's just a tough ask. I mean, you got to really be able to defend him. He's quick, can get to the basket, and he can shoot it too.
A little bit too strong off the back iron. Sanchez misses his first, the 6'2" junior at the line. Jaden King comes in for the Huskies. Going to give Jacob DeVries a breather. So Sanchez looking to cut the lead to 1 for the Cowboys. Got that one to rattle home. So now it's a 1-point game. Kappas picked up by Sanchez at the timeline. Caden, good ball handler over the other side to Timian. Bounce pass to Manock. Gets double team out to Riley for 3. Off the iron. Who's there but Caden Kappas. Back to Manock. He goes up strong for 2. Manock takes it to the bucket for 2.
You can't give those second chance opportunities to Wahpeton. You really got to keep them off the boards.
Ethan Manock, his first bucket of the game, gives the Huskies a 3-point lead. Sanchez. Both teams with 1 win coming into the game today, B-Dub, so they both want to win. Kind of bad here, especially in the border battle.
This is the one that you want. I mean, this is the bragging rights.
Johnson. Bounce pass over to Dallin Ernst. Sanchez puts his shoulder down. Who's going to get it? It is against Sanchez. Jaden King went down hard, and they say Alex Sanchez dropped his shoulder and pushed his way in. Tough call there either way.
I think once you lower that shoulder, it just gives the ref an opportunity to make that call make it an offensive foul.
Gavin Peterson checks in for Dallin Ernst.
Because there's a lot of times where we feel that, it's a block, but because you dip that shoulder, then it ends up going the other way.
Timian now on the far wing. Ooh, knocked away by Jack Johnson. It's still on the floor, but Riley gets control of it again. Down low to King, guarded by Peterson. He's got to kick it out to Kappas. Manock to the paint, up, in for 2. Rolls it off the glass for Manock. He's got 2 quick ones here, 4 points total.
Yeah, when he gets going downhill, he's tough to stop, and just a nice little lane to the basket there with no help.
Sanchez thought about the 3, pulled it down, gives it up to Peterson on the baseline.
Don't need to be in a hurry.
Sanchez on the wing. Again, no shot clock here. We're in the Minnesota rules. Roberts, bounce pass over to the other side to Peterson again. Nope, something away from the ball, and they're going to call it against the Cowboys. Yeah. I don't know who it was. On Roberts?
It might have been Roberts on the illegal screen. He didn't get set and was kind of moving with them. You just got to stay still. Yep. And not get in that defender's way when they try and go around you.
That'll be Collins' 3rd personal foul, and he'll go to the bench in a hurry. He was talking to assistant coach Jordan Christensen about the foul, and Jordan just kind of put his hands up and said, "What'd you do?" So Timian, odd matchup there, guarded by Jack Johnson. A little size difference there. Manock goes to the hole strong with the right-handed off the glass for 2. Manock's got 6 here now in the second half.
I think Manock's figured something out. I think he knows that he has an advantage, and he's starting to trying to use it.
Sanchez, nice move, goes in, partially tipped there by Manock, and he gets the ball. So Ethan feeling it down around the bucket.
I just think he's the X factor.
Here he goes, one more time, beat up, and that's taken away nicely by the Cowboys on the defense. Coming away with it is Cam Nito. Behind the back dribble, he's got to get it up to Snyder for 3. No good. Nito hustling to the ball. Peterson thought about the 3. Didn't take it.
That's his shot, too.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't pull that trigger.
He's got a lot of time. That's his shot, and I think he should have pulled the trigger on that one.
He's going to try to penetrate, drive, got the bucket. He'll go to the line for the and 1. Gavin Peterson for 2.
He says, "You want me to get 3? I'll get 3 the old-fashioned way."
I'll take it the hard way. What happened down there, Chad? Did you see something?
Yeah, I think a Breck kid said something to one of the officials, I think, and got teed up, I think. But I'm not sure.
Well, I don't.
Nope, here he comes.
Yep, there he goes. A technical foul.
He's got a technical foul here.
I don't know if it was on Peterson. I thought he said 14.
I think it was 54. I think it was Sanchez.
Was it 54? So Manock gets his first personal foul. So Peterson going to go to the line and shoot those.
This guy's got to stay on the floor, yep.
Peterson's first one is good.
So Peterson will shoot his free throw.
Yep.
And then they'll go to the other end here, and then Wahpeton will shoot the technical foul.
Yep, he got his and one. So Gavin Peterson gets whistled for the technical. He went to the line and shot it, but he, like you said, Chad, you saw him say something to the official.
Yeah, he said something because the official's over talking to Coach Lip right now. So
I'm sure he said, "Are you having a nice day?" As Caden Hockert, 79% free throw shooter, goes to the line. He misses the first one. He's 4 for 5 today. 4-point lead for the Huskies. And Hockert drills to the second one. And it should be Husky ball, correct, Coach?
It'll be Husky ball, yes. And it looks like that technical was on Peterson.
okay.
And he was the one that was fouled.
He was fouled, but like I said, I think he said something.
Yeah.
And it was the wrong thing to say, and he got teed up.
I didn't see it. I was looking over toward the bench right away, and I didn't see it. Hockert to Kappas.
Brett back in zone now here. That little shifting 1-3-1.
Hockert for three. Got it for three.
And Wahpeton does exactly what they need to against that zone.
Against the zone. Peterson gets it up ahead there for the Cowboys, guarded by Jaden King. Sanchez for three. Off the iron, no good. Swatted away by Snyder, and Hockert loses control of that one into Jack Johnson's hands. The boys are on the floor, and I believe it's going to be Husky ball on the far side.
Went to the basketball game, and a rugby match broke out. A little scrum going on over there.
So Caden Kappel's inbound right in front of the scorer's table. I see Art Grocco over there running the clock.
Working hard, trying to keep me under control down there on the sideline.
Was he?
Yeah, I guess I got in his way a couple times. I don't know. I might have been out of the coach's box. Who knows?
Hockert for another three. Rolls out. King on the rebound, put back for two. Jaden King, the 6'3 sophomore, puts it back for his first bucket of the game, and it's a 10-point lead.
And there's those second chance points.
Wide open for Gavin Peterson. No good. You might have saw Nana coming out of the corner of his eye.
That's a lot to shoot over.
Sanchez for three. High arcing shot. Couldn't get the roll. Timian on the board. Got a whistle and a timeout here where something happened. Something on the floor. Referee said my timeout.
Injury timeout here. I think.
Snyder's not feeling better. Yep, holding his thigh. So Gavin Snyder goes out here on an injury. Looked too serious. There he's walking around just kind of limping a little bit. Looking at his upper thigh. Sanchez comes out. Bernadas back in for the Cowboys. As the Huskies with a 10-point lead now as we approach the 11-minute mark.
Correct stand in the zone.
Hockert to the near side, Kappas. Bounce pass to Manock. Timian. Kappas got a wide open look. Caden got it again. Nothing but net. Caden's got three of them today, B-Dub. And he stretches the lead to 13.
Wahpeton doing just a good job of moving the ball against the zone. Going side to side, and Caden gets a wide open jumper to knock it down.
Jack Johnson, he'll kick it out to Peterson. Peterson on the baseline. Reverse layup, not quite there. Manock on the rebound. Nice move by Gavin to get under there and get the reverse layup, but couldn't quite get it to roll.
Yeah, just didn't have enough English on it. It was right there. Tried to spin it in, just came out.
Timian for three. On the board for three. Riley Timian, he's not afraid to shoot it for a big guy.
In his head, he's got the green light every single time, I can tell you that.
Riley's got 5 total. On the far side, Cam Nito right in front of Coach Lip. Top of the key, Gavin Peterson. 16-point lead, 10 minutes remain. Nito thought about it, pulls it down, goes to the baseline. He tries a reverse layup. Manock pulls it away. Hockert to Manock. Penetration, loses control, and I think they're going to get him for the offensive run. Yep. Ethan Manock run hard into Cam Nito. Of course, it doesn't faze Cam Nito. Cam took a lot of hits in football and wasn't afraid to take the hit there on the charge from Ethan Manock. We got a break in the action here. We'll take a break as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 40-24. 9:45 remain. Again, this time out, we want to thank Carlson Family Insurance. Anytime is a good time to see Eric and the crew at Carlson Family Insurance. We'll be right back.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Three Borders Sports Network, we're back here at the Blickery Activity Center. I'm Joe Schreiner, joined by Brian Watson and Chad Affield over on the cameras and doing a fine job over there. Thank you, Chad. B-Dub, you were victorious in overtime against the Cowgirls in your game here, and we haven't had much of a chance to talk about it, but you earned your pay today, buddy.
Yeah, I earned that.
And the girls.
Well, they did.
Congratulations.
I mean, they earned that win. And, we had talked about it earlier. Coach Imdeck and I, we just felt like, this was a really good matchup on the girls' side, and it might come down to whoever had the ball last, and we end up going in overtime. They had a chance, a good look at it at the end of regulation, and fortunately it bounced out, and we were able to get it in overtime.
Bernatus with his first three puts the Cowboys back in the scoring column. They trail by 13. Dylan Bernatus for three.
Well, the Bernatus family can shoot it.
Yeah, we saw Jonica light it up here a little earlier too, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We had a little trouble with those guys in the first half.
King with a nice move to the bucket. Johnson on the rebound. Jaden couldn't quite get it to fall. Tipped away there nicely by Caden Kappas, and he controls it. Pass intended down low for Gavin Peterson.
So now with this lead, Wap's used to playing with a shot clock, but they can really be patient too.
Manock takes it to the hole. He'll go to the line for the and one. Manock playing with some authority here in the second half.
Well, like I said, he just feels like he has an advantage and can get to the basket, and every time he gets a good look, he's going to go.
That's the fourth foul on Colin Roberts. Manock with 8 points, averaging 9 on the season. Misses that free throw.
Yeah, you're going to get
Jaden King gets the foul
there.
The sophomore tried to knock it away out of the hands with the Cowboy rebounder and couldn't quite get it there, and he got whistled for the foul. So Jaden King picks up his first personal. And Caden Kappas just doing some man-to-man pressure in the backcourt, just being a little tough on Jack, and Jack controls and gets it up easily. Sanchez now guarded by Riley Timian. Huskies back in the man-to-man defense, coach. Bernatus goes in hard, and there's a block foul going to be called on Caden Kappas.
Yeah, just didn't get there.
Caden Kappas will pick up his first personal foul, and that's going to send Dylan Bernatus to the line. Dylan with 3 points so far, 6'2" junior, shooting his first free throw. 8:31 remains. Spun out of there. I want to thank all of our sponsors, All Season Car Wash, State Farm Insurance, Amanda Frederick, Interstate Engineering coming on board. That one spins out a little too strong, but Peterson on the board. Johnson for three. Short. Johnson gets his own rebound in the corner. He'll kick it out to Peterson. Cowboys control here, need a bucket. Snyder to the paint. Kicks it out to Peterson along the baseline. Little jumper and partially blocked by King. Cowboy fans wanted a foul there, didn't get it. Coach Lip, hands on his hips.
They just let him play.
15-point lead for the Huskies here. We're under 8 minutes to play now.
Not going to be in any hurry here.
No.
Just run your stuff and just wait for a good look.
Hawkard.
Going to get down screens and back screens here, running flex.
Down to Manock. He'll find Kappas in the corner for an open three. Caden's been hot today from the three-point arc, and I just jinxed him.
Good inside out, though.
Snyder.
Oh, he got away.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to go behind his back with the dribble, and it caught himself.
Yeah, he just got stuck there. Stuck on his hip.
So a turnover on the Cowboys, and it'll be Husky ball right in front of the Cowboy bench. Free throw line extended on the opposite side. 7:33 remains. Snyder is going to guard Caden Kappas, and Caden will bring it up all by himself. Caden, nice move to get into the paint, but shot was altered there, and it's going to be controlled by the Cowboys. Going the other way, Bernatus all the way. And he carried the ball.
A tough one there.
Yeah, that was a tough call.
You don't see that very often in transition like that, but the ref was right there.
So again, we'll start it over in about the same spot. Possession to the Huskies, and Kappas bringing it up into the front court. King sets a screen, and I think it's going to be a little too aggressive. Yep. Jaden King kind of stuck his hip out there a little bit to slow down Jack Johnson a little bit and got whistled for the foul.
Yeah, you've got to just stay stationary and let the player use the screen. You can't slide into him and try and get him.
So the Cowboys, as we approach the 7-minute mark, need some offense here to cut that lead. Bernatus, he can do it in a hurry. Jack Johnson looks down low. Sanchez, double team, taken away there by King. Jaden King have a nice game defensively for the Huskies.
Yeah, great defense there by King.
He wants to go to the bucket and score. Off the rim, no good, and I think it's off Gavin Peterson's hands as he tried to get it. It's tipped away out of his hands. It'll be Husky ball underneath their own basket.
So you're getting down here, and now, the Cowboys might get in hurry mode, and the Huskies are still going to stay patient with what they're doing.
Kappas to the baseline jumper from 15. He gets fouled, and Caden will go to the line on that foul by Gavin Snyder. Hey, don't forget Gripper Sports, Dakota Avenue. He brought helped make all these shirts here for Pink Day here. Gripper Sports for all your local sports apparel. Caden makes the first one. He's got a lot of Lady Husky stuff down there too, doesn't he, bud?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, Lady Huskies, Cowboys, Cowgirls.
BW Blades.
Richland Colts.
BW Storm.
The Warbirds. He's got all kinds of stuff down there. Stop down and see Gripper and Tyler as Kappas misses his second free throw and Sanchez gets the board. Over to Snyder. He's going to go to the bucket. And he's fouled as Jacob DeVries checked back into the game, and Jacob DeVries picks up his third foul. So that'll send Gavin Snyder to the line. Gavin with 2 points. He had him in the first half. Short on the first free throw. Colin Roberts had 8 points in the first half, and he's held scoreless so far here in the second half. And controlling the rebound was Gavin Peterson. Nito for three, no good. Timian up gets the board for the Huskies. And here they come in a hurry. DeVries loses control. Sanchez on the floor. DeVries on the floor. And they're going to whistle a timeout and stop the play. Somebody call a timeout, or did somebody blow an errant whistle?
I think this might be a little inadvertent whistle here.
I think they should probably call possession, arrow pointed toward the Cowboys. Let's see what they say. And that's what it's going to be. I don't know if they'll change the possession arrow. We'll keep an eye on it, but they're going to say it's Cowboy ball. So Johnson gets the inbound pass. They did not change it.
Interesting.
I don't know how it come up Cowboy ball in that little scrum, but it did. Johnson for three. Got it. The roll to fall in. Jack Johnson, his first three of the game, and cuts the lead to 13. The Cowboys hanging in there. Schaefer back in for the Huskies. Runs over Sanchez, no call. DeVries tries to put it up. Now he gets the ball back on a steal. Schaefer kicks it over to Caden, and Caden pulls it down wisely. The junior point guard for the Huskies playing a smart game today. Timian for three, though. Riley for three.
Like I said, Joe, in his head, he's got the green light, and he's knocked down two of them.
Here comes Snyder for 2. Gavin Snyder, nice penetration drive. He'll get the 2. And we got a timeout on the floor at 5 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here. It's a 30-second timeout. We can keep it here, B-Dub.
All right.
This timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. It's any time is a good time to stop down and see Eric and Carlson Family Insurance. Well, B-Dub, it's a 46-32 game here. And, again, congratulations on your win earlier today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You had quite the game. It was fun. If you haven't had a chance to see it, folks, go back to our YouTube channel and watch it on there. It'll be there, as are most of our other games.
Well, I hope it was entertaining for the fans. We get kind of wrapped up in the game, but for it to go to overtime, for a border battle to go overtime, two teams that are pretty evenly matched, it's been a couple years since we've been able to claim victory in this game, so it was a good one.
So, yeah, it was a fun game to watch here. If you did not get a chance to watch the girls' game, go back and watch that one. Both teams are going to be in the bonus. Hockert on the wing. 5 minutes to play. Again, the first 4 games were all won by the Huskies. Riley Timian, open 3. Riley got it again. Coach, green light for Riley Timian. He's got 3 of them.
Shooter's going to shoot, Joe.
Nito makes a nice move to the bucket. Cam Nito for 2. Nice drive there by Cam. Gets his first bucket of the game.
Shooter's going to shoot. Riley is feeling it right now.
Nice move by Ethan Manhock, and he's going to kick it back to Hawker. Tipped away there by Peterson.
Got a one-on-one here.
Kappas kicks it out to Manhock in the corner. Oh, here's Riley for another one. Got another one. How about Riley Timian? He's got 4 of them.
Oh, my.
Good to see the big guy get some points.
I tell you what, once they start going in, they all go in.
Nito. Johnson to the baseline. Johnson goes up. Hammered from behind by Caden Kappas, and he'll help him up.
Just a good move there on the baseline, too, by Johnson.
Yep. Jack
able to get around him and then kind of slowed up and then had the defender come into him.
That'll be Caden's second personal foul. Jack Johnson going to go to the line. Jack so far with 7 points, looking for number 8. Get the line shooting 2. Jack gets the first one.
Sometimes you get that move on the baseline and you want to go away from the defender and you just kind of play into their size and slow up, draw that contact, and get to the free throw line.
Jack has quite the green shoes on. That one's good.
And Mannock's got the pink shoes on, too.
Pink day, so Mannock's got pink shoes. In the proceeds from today's game and the selling of the T-shirts, the 50-50 raffle went to the Klatt family who suffered a fire. There's an accidental fall there by Gavin Snyder, runs into Caden Kappas. The Klatt family have a fifth and sixth grader in school, and one of them was Jordan Christensen's students in the grade that he teaches. I think their names were Ralph and Sarah. So our thoughts go out to them and well wishes for them. Kappas' first free throw is good. Caden having a good day here for the Huskies. Again, the Klatt family benefactors of the Pink Day. So thoughts and prayers out to that family as Kappas lines up his second free throw and got that one. And what did we get a whistle for? We're going to have some more discussion over on the Cowboy bench.
The bench got warned, I think. Coach Lip was a little hot.
So we're back in action here as the referee went over and talked to the Cowboy bench. Johnson goes to the left side. Snyder. Guarded by Hawker. Gets a screen from Sanchez. And there's an accidental trip. And are they going to say travel or trip? Looks like we're going to get a foul called on Caden Hawker.
Yep.
That'll be Hawker's first personal foul. Hawker with 14 points today. And Kappas also with 14 points for the Huskies. Colin Roberts had 8 in the first half for the Cowboys. Has not scored here yet in the second half as Snyder gets his first free throw.
Yeah, he was active early.
It was a 20-18 game at half. Kappas brings it up into the front court again, having no issues bringing the ball up for the junior.
Well, you better get on that man right there. Oh, he got it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little carry there by Riley.
Yep, I was going to say he got away with one. And
I think Coach Ralph even had a smile on his face on that one. Riley trying to take it to the bucket. 16-point lead for the Huskies here as we approach 3:10. Sanchez over to Peterson. Now to Johnson. Finds Sanchez cutting to the bucket. DeVries cuts him off. Sanchez got to kick it out. Nito to the paint against Manock. Cam goes to the floor and the bucket's no good. And here come the Huskies.
In traffic there, it would have been a tough shot to get.
Yeah, it would have. Riley Timian out high and Jack's right on him. Down low, Hawker turn around. What a swat away there by Cam Nito. Getting up in the air for Cam Nito, buddy.
Look at that recovery on the defense. Got lost on the screen, but able to recover and get the block.
Swatted that one out of bounds.
Just an athlete, Joe.
Yeah, Cam's quite the athlete for sure. And Huskies in no hurry. We're under 2.5 to play. Into the scorer's table for the Cowboys is Damon Smith. We saw him light it up for threes in the junior varsity game.
Oh, boy.
There's Riley. Give it to him again. He gives the old he gives the Tiger Woods fist pound. And Riley's got 5 threes.
He is having quite the second half.
Johnson penetrates, and they're going to say travel.
He's got the radar lock on those glasses that he's wearing.
Yep. He's got the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar glasses on. The goggles. As Kappas goes out, Schaefer comes back in. Nice game for Caden Kappas. 2 minutes to go. Hockert into the front court now. Kappas is on the bench getting the rest. Played most of the game, if not all of the game, coming into it.
He usually doesn't spend a lot of time on the bench.
Schaefer finds Riley Timian cutting to the bucket, rolls it off the iron. Manock underneath, working hard, puts it up and in for 2.
Still crashing the boards hard.
Smith guarded by Manock, and they'll get it up ahead to Manock. He wants to dunk, and they're not going to let him. Sanchez said, I know what you want to do, young man, but not in my house. Not today.
They might have bailed him out there. I don't. Just kind of flipped that up at the last second there. But Sanchez not gonna give him a free one.
Nope. The 2 juniors battled that one, and Sanchez said, not today.
That's a little street ball there, game point. You're not going to let him win.
Yep. As Roberts checks in now, and substitutions coming back in. Ernst comes in. Jacob Kunkel checks in for the Cowboys, and James Murtis getting his first action here.
Get some kids on the floor, let them get a little border battle experience.
Also in for the Huskies is Jacob Burnt. Free throw is good by Manock on the end one. And Cluton checks in for him. And Manock finishing with unofficially 11 points. Smith, Roberts, Murtis. Murtis, a good football player for the Cowboys. There's a steal by Hockert. Hockert's not going to dunk this one, but he'll take it in for the layup for 2. Hockert's got 16. Smith finds Roberts up ahead, but getting back in time on defense is Cluton. Now he'll take it for a 3. No good. Schaefer on the board. We're under a minute to play. Hockert holds up the offense again. No hurry here now.
Yep, just got to finish it out now.
Got a quick timeout. Just a substitution change here as Jackson Fleeflit will come in for the Huskies. Substitution change. Jackson Fleeflit comes in for Caden Hockert with 46 seconds remaining. Kunkel guarding Schaefer, and now Murtis on Burnt. Fleeflit underneath. Tries to lob it over to Schaefer. Schaefer saves it right into the hands of DeVries, and he'll lose control, and it'll be off the foot of Kunkel. It'll be Husky ball with 29.9 seconds. Sean Owens has had a long day over here. You can see him in the camera shot there, I think, in the corner. Camera operator Chad Affield doing a stellar job, Chad.
Thank you.
DeVries wants 3 from the Riley Timian spot. No good. On the rebound, put back Cluton for 2. 10 seconds remains. Smith wants 3. He had 4 of them in the JV game. Misses that shot, and that'll be the end of the game. Your final score on the Farmers Union Insured scoreboard. The Huskies victorious 65-38. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our NDSCS and Red River Grain postgame show. We'll summarize the day here with Coach Watson and Chad Affield coming up next, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115. Comdell Innovation is looking for individuals with a solid work history to join our production team. We work in a clean, bright facility that's 68 degrees all year round. Our manufacturing processes and equipment are state-of-the-art, and a variety of shifts are available Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. 4 crew 12-hour shifts are rotating. Straight days or straight night shifts are available. 4 crew shifts are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. with a $3 per hour night shift premium. Benefits are available within 90 days of hire. Applications are available at our office at 2100 15th Street North in Wahpeton, or you can find them online at www.comdellinnovation.com. We are an employee-owned company. Come and check us out at Comdell Innovation and see if what we do is a fit for you.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Quality still matters. That's the difference. That's the Giants difference. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giants seeds in every bag. It's a snack all-star lineup. Giants seeds, cashews, and pistachios. Look for them at your favorite grocery or convenience store. Giants, go big or go home.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back at all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Blick Reactivity Center. Three Borders Sports Network. You just watched the Huskies defeat the Cowboys 65-38. I want to welcome everybody again for watching Three Borders Sports Network on Red River Communications channel number 125. and also on our YouTube channel as well. Chad Affield on the camera. Chad, thank you again for doing a great job today, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
All right, and nice job doing the color in Watson's game too, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, also Brian Watson up here with me doing the color here in this game, and I appreciate him doing that. Also producing. He was running the commercials, and he was running the second camera for us too as well.
Now, do I get paid for this?
No.
Oh, I don't.
If I don't get it, you don't get it.
I guess if you own part of the company, you don't get paid.
Yeah, exactly. There's no such thing, is there?
No, not really.
All right, so let's take a look here, guys. It was a 65-38 final score here. Very tale of two halves again, like Chad and I talked about in the girls' game. The Cowgirls had a good first half, scoring 39. You had 30. And then coming back in the second half, again, the Lady Huskies switched it up. Now this time around, it was pretty even in the first half, but now the Huskies come out and outscore the Cowboys 35-20 in the second half.
I think, to finish the half, Breckenridge did exactly what they needed to. They got out of the zone, played man, and then were able to knock down some shots of their own and just were able to cover up some of those threes that Wahpeton hit. And then the second half, they started out the half okay. They went back to zone, and then Wahpeton took advantage of that. And they just weren't able to recover this time. In the first half, they were able to recover nicely. Second half, they weren't. Riley Timian got hot in the second half and was just left open. And like I said, once you make one of those, especially two, and then you're just feeling it, and then you just shoot with confidence, and everything that he let go went in. And I think he ended with 17 points.
Yep, led the way for the Huskies with 17.
Yeah, so and that's one of those things where I think if you're Coach Lip on the other side, you look at it and go, well, we really maybe don't have to worry about Riley Timian that much. I think anybody would say that, but you just have those players that pop up at the right time and give you a big boost, and Wahpeton got that out of Riley Timian tonight.
Yeah, 5 threes for the Cowboys and 5 threes for Riley Timian alone. There was 11 threes for the Huskies on the offensive side, so the Huskies doing well here offensively. Getting their second win of the year and go to 2-9 overall, and the Cowboys fall to 1-11 overall. Again, good effort here by the Cowboys. We'll go through the scoring here real quick, Brian and Chad. 16 points for Caden Hockert. Nice day. He had 3 threes. Also with 3 threes was Caden Kappas. He finishes with 14 points. Ethan Bannock coming off the bench. All his points in the second half. He scored 11. 4 points for Cluton and 2 points for Jaden King. And leading the way in scoring for the Huskies. And Matt Doctor said that his dad was quite a 3-point shooter back in his day, Jay. And Riley finishes with 17. He had a 2-point bucket in the first half and finishes with 5 threes in the second half to lead the way for the Huskies with 17.
I'm sure Jay will tell you he was quite the shooter.
Oh, I'm sure. I should have looked up there and kept an eye on Jay, but I'm sure he was a proud dad. All right, let's take a look at the home team on the scoreboard, the Breckenridge Cowboys. Nobody in double figures here, guys. It was kind of interesting, at least unofficially on my score sheet. Gavin Snyder finishes with 9. Dylan Bernadas had a 3 for 3 points total. 9 points total here for Gavin Peterson. He tied in the lead for the Cowboys along with Jack Johnson, who also had 9 points. And Colin Roberts had a 3 in the first half. He had 8 points in the first half, and he finishes with 8. So the offensive leader in the first half for the Cowboys not quite able to come to life in the second half. The Huskies shut him down. So nobody in double figures for the Cowboys.
Yeah, that just makes it tough. When you don't get the scoring that you need, it just makes it tough to keep pace. And, like I said, they made a nice recovery in the first half, able to get that thing within 2 points and had several opportunities to tie it or take the lead. And just unfortunately weren't able to take advantage of it. And then, Wahpeton hit their stride in the second half. They went on that run, and then Breckenridge was never able to get their run. It's just a game of runs, and you've got to, if you give up a run, then you've got to get your run, and they just weren't able to get theirs. And the Huskies were able to just kind of stretch that thing out and then coast to the end.
All right, let's take a look here at the calendar coming up for Three Borders Sports Network next week, guys. Today we're on the 22nd, so on Tuesday the 25th we got a doubleheader. The WAP boys take on Davies at home. That means you're on the road, B-Dub.
We'll be on the road at Davies. That's going to be a tough one for us. They're tied atop the EDC, and they're just a powerhouse. We're going to have to kind of fix some things that we didn't do last time. Maybe not have 38 turnovers, and, things like that.
That might help.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
And then the Breck boys, the Cowboys are taking on Wahpeton at approximately 7:30 on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we are back for our coaches show on Wednesday night. And then Thursday, I'll be over in Breckenridge, and we'll have the Breckenridge DGF boys, the Cowboys and the Rebels, will be playing on Thursday. And then on Friday, we'll be right back over there with the Cowgirls taking on Barnesville on Friday. So Again, a busy week here on Three Borders Sports Network. A doubleheader on Tuesday, coach's show on Wednesday, and a game on Thursday in Breckenridge. And you guys must be on the road. You're heading to Devil's Lake, I think, Friday.
We've got Devil's Lake, one of my favorite
road trips.
Yeah, one of my favorite road trips. So I just hope that it's not snowing.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems like every time we're on the road, it starts snowing. So we'll see what happens on our way up there.
All right. Chad, your thoughts on the day here. We'll wrap it up.
It was a long, fun day.
It was a long, fun day. It's 5 games here played today, and 5 games. The Huskies coming away with a sweep here today for Wahpeton. The freshman boys 63-54 victorious. The JV girls 51-26 victorious for the Lady Husky junior varsity team. The junior varsity boys 65-39 finish. And the probably the most exciting game of the day, the varsity girls game, went overtime for you, B-Dub.
Overtime, a little free basketball for everybody. We want to please everybody. They pay to get in here. We want to give them a little free basketball.
Yeah, Chad doesn't get any overtime for that, does he?
No.
No. All right, and they come out victorious, so congratulations on the win, B-Dub 66-60. And the boys varsity game, again, it was a tight one at half. And come out victorious, the Huskies do 65-38. Anything else, boys? Chad?
Nope.
B-Dub?
I mean, just a fun day of basketball.
Yeah.
It always is. I think everyone in the community looks forward to this day as far as the basketball fans go. And then hats off to both sides of the river, both teams coming together to raise money for a family in need. Typically, we try and raise cancer awareness, but this time a great decision was made to help out a family that had a fire. And just, hats off to everyone who helped raise money and the decision to donate to the Clapp family.
For all of our sponsors, again, the NDSCS postgame show, founded in 1903. Buddy, they're the second oldest two-year college in the country. And Red River Grain, our postgame sponsor, serving farmers in the Red River Valley for many, many years. Other sponsors include Giant Snacks, All Seasons Car Wash, State Farm Insurance, and Amanda Frederick, First Community Credit Union, Three Rivers Decorating, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, the Wahpeton Daily News, Bruder's Butcher, the Wilkin, and Bell Bank, Casey's Bar in Breckenridge, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Comdell Innovation, and Heartland Precision, Bold Print of Wahpeton, Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue, Interstate Engineering coming on board, and don't forget Mindac Farmers Cooperative offering that $2,000 sign-on bonus. Go to mdf.coop, co-op, I should say, I suppose, .coop to take a look there, or give Denise a call out at Mindac in Wahpeton. Thrivent, of course, Will Ulick, our starting lineup sponsor. Superior Builders today sponsoring the opening tip. Thank you to them. Farmers Union Insurance, as always, on the scoreboard. And, of course, Carlson Family Insurance. I think I got everybody. Three Rivers Crisis Center. Vaterstad Wilrich, of course. That's where I work.
Can't forget that one.
How about that? Might not get a paycheck, but a real paycheck.
A real paycheck, yeah.
And Red River Human Services, Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club. Thank you, everybody. For Chad Affield, Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Again, your final score here. The Huskies defeat the Cowboys 65-38. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you Tuesday night on Three Borders Sports Network. Good night, everybody.